Hey y'all, I'm Jared and I'm your bartender, and we're here today with Tim Smith. Tim, first of all, I want to ask you a couple questions. This right here is Tim's wood-fired whiskey.
That's my wood-fired whiskey. This is my whiskey that I make in 24 hours.
24 hours, and tell me about that process, 24 hours.
As I started talking to people, they started telling me, whiskey sells good, but there's a problem. It has to go in a barrel. You have to wait 4 years before you can sell it. And I'm like, well, golly, man, there's got to be a way that we can make a whiskey fast, quick. Like we do moonshine. We make it today, we sell it tomorrow. Why can't we do whiskey like that? We came up with a process to where we force this to age in wood overnight without putting it in a barrel.
There's no better way to showcase a whiskey than the classic drink, a Boilermaker.
I like it just like that.
We could do that, but I like a little something to wash it down. A Boilermaker involves two of my favorite things in the world: straight booze and a beautiful mug of beer, freshly drawn. Let's see what happens when you add a bit of the wood fire in the hole.
Okay.
Tim's wood-fired Boilermaker depth charge.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
It's really good.
The whiskey stand alone tastes good. It is outstanding. It's almost like I just want to drink the whole thing.
Nobody's stopping you, sir. Now, how did you get involved in the moonshine process?
I was born in it.
You were born in it, so Dad was doing it.
No choice. Dad says, get in the truck and let's go. I even skipped kindergarten because I was helping my dad in moonshining.
Is it something that you would imagine you're going to pass on?
I have a son coming along behind me, and he's very much busy in the business right now today.
You went from doing something a little on the fringes to becoming a completely legitimate operation.
I mean, I was running hiding from the law for at least 40 years before I went legal.
Have you found that to be more difficult or less difficult than the legal part?
It's very challenging to go from the illegal side of the business to the legal side. But as I'm learning this process, we still operate the same thing. You know, you still got to make the product, you still got to market the product, you still got to distribute the product, you still got to sell it, and then sometimes you got to drink some of it. So it's the same thing, whether or not you're legal or illegal, you're still trying to figure out that profit margin and you're trying to make things work.
This is actually one of the best whiskeys I've had. I don't care if it takes 12 years or 12 minutes to make.
It should be the best you ever drink.
It's really something special. So what I'm gonna do now is get rid of these, and we're gonna make a little drink that I came up with just for you, Loonshine. So we're gonna take some of your Fire 32, and I'm gonna tell you why I call it Loonshine in just a minute. Tell me something. Why is it that you call this booze Fire 32?
This one had added a cinnamon spice to it because it's representing Station 32 Fire Department. I am still currently Fire Chief of Station 32 in Climax, Virginia. And this is the reason all these products are called Climax Moonshine.
So, Tim, here's what I came up with. Add a little bit of this Climax Fire 32.
Cinnamon spice.
Cinnamon spice. It's got a little bite to it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take my tongs and be careful here because what I found is the hottest orange chili pepper that I can find. And then to make it maybe a little more challenging for a tender soul, I'm gonna dip this lemon into cayenne pepper, give it a little squeeze and a plop.
Back out of there.
It's gonna add some color. And guess who's gonna drink this one, Tim?
You.
You know what? Why don't you take a taste? And I'm not afraid, I'll take a taste when you're done.
That's not bad at all.
I'm gonna try and stay away from that.
I think you put a little bit of spice onto the spice.
That's a scary spice right there.
That's double spice.
We could all say that this might also be the deadliest catch we're gonna catch today.
You know how you drink it? You got to drink more of this.
I think you're right.
And then you can drink the rest of that.
So we've been talking to Tim Smith. We tried both his wood-fired whiskey and the Fire 32, named after his beloved fire department in Climax, Virginia. And Tim, I wanna thank you for coming out. You're welcome to take this with you if you want, because I think that might be above my pay grade.
Maybe just dump it in there.
Oh, you know what? That's an idea.
Hi. That's good.